Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Black on Black, and guys, welcome to a game called The Test. I don't know what's going on here, but let's just hop straight into it. Apparently, it's one of those test games. I just did one recent. What's going on here? Oh, and basically, I want to do another one, and this one's longer. There's actually 3 of them. It came in a nice little kit on Steam. Someone suggested it to me, so yeah, we're gonna try it out. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if it's hard to face. See, I don't know if this is supposed to be horror. Well, I don't know if it's like horror or if it's like an actual test or if it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like a Scott Watson thing to where it's like, it makes me feel like someone's in my room. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. Are you going to predict my future? You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. Interesting. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. I feel like I'm being indoctrinated into a cult. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstance. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the question with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. That's true, because people always say like, well, it depends on the circumstance, but your mind always picks a circumstance first. It always has that first thought of, oh, okay, so this is what's happening, but then you realize, oh, this could happen too. So this is looking at like, what's that first circumstance you have? I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. We're about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we'll be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. I'm actually going to get a water real quick. Hold on. Alright. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Yes, I do. Yes, I believe. So the first thing that popped up in my head with that is, should everyone be treated equally? Yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? Absolutely. Have you ever invented anything? I guess technically like Black on Black, all that. Like that's like my logo, all that stuff. So, but like that's creating. That's not inventing. Not really, no. I wouldn't say so. Do you believe you are worthy of someone's time investment? Ooh. I think so. I think so. I think that it'd be worth spending time of someone spending their time with me as much as it is me spending my time with them. So yes, I do believe that. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Yeah. That's always been one of my biggest problems. Would you be alright with living alone forever? Single, probably, but alone, probably not. So I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna go with the fact that I believe it's saying, like, alone altogether. Do you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? I try to, but no, I do not always. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? No, not really. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? No. Black and purple are my favorite colors. If you found money on the street and knew who belonged to you, would you give it back to them? Yeah, I would. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Sure? Are you afraid of spiders? Not really, no. Unless you're talking like a brown recluse or something, no. If you knew you'd emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? That would be sick to tell people, yes. Would you consider yourself to be fat? No. Would you say you have lots of charisma? I'd say it depends. I'd say sure, yeah. I mean, it's weird. Because I wouldn't say necessarily, like, charm, like, I could charm people very well, but I also feel like I'm very good at getting people to lean towards my side on stuff. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? I'm taking a guess that means, like, cryogenically? Kind of like Captain America? No, not really. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions when put together spelled the name Satan? No, but that's a pretty metal. No, I did not. Does that make you uncomfortable? No, not really. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes out. No, now? No, not really. I'm not very good at finding puzzles or clues. I used to be. Are you now wondering what other hidden... God. He's already in my head. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? No, not really. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Yeah, kind of. I would say so. Would you consider yourself captivated? Like I'm stuck on something or what? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? I would say so. Do you view... No. I'm very average when it comes to intelligence. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Yes. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Yes. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take or how many questions exist in this session? Not really. I'm having time. This is fun. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? No, I'm not a very patient person. Do most humans annoy you? I wouldn't say so. Do you prefer animals to people? I do love animals. I love my dog, Bay. I love animals, but I do prefer people to animals, so no. I do not prefer animals to people. Do you believe in magic? No. Do you believe in God or the existence of some form of higher power? That's a loaded question. No, I do not. Do you fear death? No. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? I mean, okay, if you're talking like, I guess technically celebrity crushes and stuff, so yeah, I would say so. But no one specifically I know. Did you answer that last question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? Technically my family's in the other room, so no. If I told you with the utmost certainty there's someone watching you, would you believe me? No, I would not. Well, technically. Have you wondered who I am? Yeah, kind of. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? Not really. No. Do you drink water every day? Yes. Do you eat at least once per day, every day? Yes. God. He's making me paranoid about the questions. Do you realize there's a high probability that you've missed a plethora of hidden messages thus far? Yes. Are you wondering what they are? Yes. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Wait, would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? So would it bother me to not know without... No, not really. Is your favorite number 7? No. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yeah. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? No, not really. They're both fruits. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Yes. Everyone... God, I got this in the other one too, didn't I? Or there's something I got this in. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? I would say yes. I mean, yes, there are plenty of situations to where people could screw up way, way, way worse, but they could just not be given as... I don't know how to explain it. As big of a chance. So, like... God, I don't know. It's hard to describe. So, yes, you can give someone a second chance, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to give them, like, the same freedom they had, I guess that meant, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I would say I agree. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? Absolutely. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? No. I believe I'm a very big person in freedom. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? How deep? No, not really. Just not even like the creatures, but just looking down and seeing void is just a horrifying thought. Did you realize the first letter? No, I didn't. Do you wish to be loved? Yeah. Have you ever felt hated? Absolutely. Do you have any addictions? Caffeine, yes. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? This color my room. No, not really. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you like to dance? Does headbanging count? I'm gonna say it does. Would you consider yourself normal? Nowhere near. Do you love your parents? Absolutely. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? See, I get angry, but I wouldn't say I get angry often, no. Do you hold grudges? I've gotten better about that, but I used to have a very, very big problem about holding grudges. I'm gonna have to say yes. As much as I have worked on it, I do still hold grudges sometimes. Have you ever forgiven someone? Absolutely. Have you ever done something that you knew you shouldn't have done, but still did it anyway? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever lied? Yes. Have you ever cheated on a test? Yeah. You won't cheat on this test. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Yeah, I would say so. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No. Do you believe you have psychic powers? Whenever I was little, I did, but no. I wish. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. Do you dream often? Oh yeah. Do you have nightmares often? Yes. Sleep paralysis a lot too. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? No. Do you suffer from depression? No. Do you exercise often and stay active? Yep. Is there a particular type of food that you despise? Particular type of food. Is there? No, not really. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? Ooh. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think so. I think my emotions are well under check. But that being said, because I don't know an event that could have caused me to become emotionally wounded. I'm gonna go with no. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Oh yeah. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? See, that's the thing is, for me personally, I would say that I try to be a leader. I do. I want to be the person to where people look at me and they're like, yeah, like, be more like him, you know what I mean? Especially whenever it comes to having an open mind. That's one message I try to put out there a lot, is keeping an open mind no matter what. But a natural leader, I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes, just because I try to be a leader. I'm gonna go with yes. If you could push a button and destroy the world, would you press it? No. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Absolutely. Have you ever been bullied? I wouldn't necessarily say bullied, no. Of course, I've had people pick on me about stuff. I've had people, like, talk trash behind my back or whatever, but I've never been, like, specifically bullied or, like, beat on day to day, you know what I mean? I'm very lucky to not experience that. Have you ever bullied someone else? God, see, that's the worry, is like, for me, I'm able to say no. I don't think I've ever bullied someone, but at the same time, like, it makes me think, like, is there someone out there that, like, I ended up, like, picking on and, like, I saw it as joking, but they saw it as bullying? I'm gonna say no. From what I know, I haven't, but it makes you think. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? 100%. I got lots of dreams. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes. Do you find space fascinating? Oh, absolutely. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? No. Would you Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Now, okay, here's the thing, is I always try to be there for my friends, no matter what. Anytime they need to talk or something, I tell them I'm here, I'm ready. But I'm also very, very bad at, like, answering and, like, texting and keeping in touch and all that. So I think I may have to put no on that one. I don't see myself as a good friend. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Absolutely. We all are. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain or performing a heinous or egregious crime? I've definitely fantasized about being a supervillain. I'll admit that. Do you believe in perfection? Absolutely not. Have you ever stolen from someone? Have I? I'm gonna put yes, because I'm gonna assume whenever I was younger, I probably have, but in recent years, I don't remember anything, but I'm pretty sure, I guarantee you I've stolen from someone at some point. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Alright, here's the thing. I'm one of the people that believe there is very, 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 very little excuse for murder, ever. But if there was absolutely any circumstance, like, I had to kill this horrible, horrible person, or he would, like, I don't know, destroy the world, then yes, I would do it. If you had one day to live, ooh, would you tell anyone? Oh, that's a banger right there. God, if you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? That's a tough one because, I mean, if you told everyone, then it's like everyone would just be worried and stuff. God, but at the same time, like, if you don't, then, like, you just, bam, at the end of that day, and then they don't even know what happened. Just die. Because I'm assuming that means you die in your sleep that night. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? I don't think I would. I wouldn't want them to be worried about it. I would want to live through it. Obviously, I'd be hanging out with friends, enjoying time with family. Enjoying the stuff I enjoy, you know? But no, I wouldn't tell anyone. I'd want to spend those last moments like any other day. Have you ever told someone you told your darkest secrets to someone? Probably. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No, I do not. Do you know who I am? No. Well, I know who you are. Really? If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? You're not going to, but yes, I probably would. If I told you I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? No, I don't believe you. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be. Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Yes, I would say so. Because I'm very, like, I always try to put myself in other people's shoes whenever it comes to certain things. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? No, not at all. Have you ever been in a physical fight? No, not really. Nothing that it's like, if you're talking like serious, legit, fist-to-fist fight, no gloves, anything like that, then no, I have not. I've been in like little boxing matches with friends, you know, or wrestling around, or even got into little tuffles with guys, but I've never been into a one-on-one serious fist fight. Are you prone to headaches or migraines? That means you get them a lot, right? If so, yes, I do get headaches a lot. Do you look at the ground when you walk? No. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? No. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Yes. Do you ever dance when no one is looking? Yes. Do you trust your best friend entirely? Yeah, I would say so. Do you remember your childhood extremely well? No, not really. Would you rob a bank if you could get away with it? No, I wouldn't. Do you ever dream about running from a killer? I've had dreams about that, yeah. Do you ever dream about falling off a cliff? Oh, yeah. Do you ever dream about being naked in public? Oh, yeah. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Absolutely. Do you enjoy comedic television shows or movies? Yeah, I would say so. Do you like being the center of attention? Very much. Do you feel like something is always watching you? Not always, no. Sometimes I get that feeling, but not always. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to go to space? Absolutely. Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? I wouldn't necessarily say out-of-body, but I've definitely had stuff like sleep paralysis or like, you know what I mean, moments where like your mind feels out of it, but I wouldn't say like complete like out-of-body experience. Have you ever punched a nun? No. I haven't ever punched a nun. Do you like dogs better? What? Do you like dogs better than cats? Yes. Do you prefer to read more than you prefer to watch movies? I do love to read. I have tons of books up there, but I think I prefer movies. I'm not saying that I prefer, like, the movies over the books. I'm just saying, like, I prefer to sit down and watch a movie than sit down and read a book. So, no. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you ever punched a nun? Yes. Do you get starstruck easily? Oh, it's like, really? Oh, yeah. I get starstruck. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Yes. I do not like tons of people. Like, how to explain it? I like going to big old, like, events and stuff. You know, like, concerts, stuff like that. But a place to where I know everyone, it feels awkward. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Not really. I actually honestly look forward to getting happy birthdays. Like, people telling me happy birthday and, like, just hanging out and having fun, honestly, over presents. And that's like, completely honest. Seriously, though, have you ever punched a nun? Like, really, just bam, right in the face. Nun punch. God, no. I really wish I could say that, though. Yes, I did laugh. Did you say what the fuck in your head or even aloud? Yes. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometime soon? Yes. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Yeah, probably. Do you enjoy fantasy fiction games? Mm, 100%. Do you masturbate frequently? Don't we all? Are you wondering what constitutes frequently? No, not really. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable right now? No, I'm actually pretty comfortable. This is actually, like, funner than I thought. Is your mouth dry? Yes, because I've been sick. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Nowhere near. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? I do really like this stuff. I find it really cool and interesting, but I personally don't believe in them, no. Are you poor with money management? Yes, I'm very poor with money management. Choose one of these numbers that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. I really want to pick it. I really want to pick it, but 13's also calling to me. He's saying within this moment. 13's calling me within this moment. I'm sorry, guys. I can't pick 6-9. Choose one of these colors that you feel resonates with you in this very moment. I would say red. It's probably because of the red background. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you in this very moment. God. Wicked, sick, plagued, wretched, toxic, or vile. I'm gonna have to go with wretched because it makes me think of tarnished. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you the most in this very moment. Whoa. Blessed, glorious, divine, angelic, heavenly, celestial. I'm gonna have to say divine. I don't know why. It just does. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you, yeah. Luck, skill, strength, agility, intellect, charm. Which one of the special ones are we picking, guys? I'm gonna go with luck. Did you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? No? Do you speak more than one language fluently? No. Have you ever visited a country other than your own? No. Do you enjoy coffee? Oh, yeah. Do you believe in demons? No. Do you believe in angels? No. Are you afraid of sharks? I mean, if I saw one, then yes, but, like, am I, like, look at a photo, I'm like, no. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. Shower gang. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Nope. Did you see... No, I did not. That's fortunate. Screw you. Did you ever hear your name being called, even when you know no one was calling it? Oh, yeah. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? I would say that, but it's probably just me being dumb and forgetting, so I'm gonna say no. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? Yes, I have auditory hallucinations, that's why. Do you ever hear random knocking noises around you? Yes. But that's usually because town's pretty windy. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? No? Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed? Thank God, no. Do you have any pets? Yeah. Is your favorite color green? Mm-mm. Are you attracted to a family member? No. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Right now, probably my family. If you could be a dictator of your own country, would you accept this role? I mean, if they're offering, then... Do you ever wonder what it would be like to be in prison? I wonder. I don't want to be, but I wonder. Do you like fishing? Sure. Do you like hunting? Yeah. Do you like camping? Yeah. Do you like guns? I mean, I like Call of Duty, so I'm gonna say yes. Are you getting tired of answering questions? No, not really. I'm enjoying this. Would you consider yourself to be kinky? Sure. Eyes are the window to the soul. Do you agree? Yes. Do you always keep your promises? No. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? So basically, would I ever trust them again? Probably, at some point, yes. Are you an only child? No. Do you believe you have a soul? Like, that one I generally don't know. Maybe. I mean, we have energy within us, so yeah, I guess so. Did you cry this week? No. Are you upset with someone right now? No, not really. Is there someone you're not being completely honest with daily? Do you understand how this works yet? Not really. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions. It's about the time you spend answering them and the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? Yeah. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? No. As cool as that would be, no, I would not believe that. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Yes. One of my biggest fears is being completely alone. Are you afraid of dying alone? Yes. Do you worry that one day you'll be unexpectedly murdered? I'm not really worried about it. Are you always on guard, waiting to fend off an attack? No. Should I be? Do you feel like I know you yet? Probably. Have you heard any strange noises while answering these questions? Yes, it was just my dogs barking, but technically it's a strange noise. I think we have enough information about you. Whether you skipped the questions, answered honestly or dishonestly, took loads of time to respond, or answered quickly without reading or understanding properly, I've been able to tell. I'm calculating your results. I'm analyzing you very carefully. I'm judging you. Based on what you've told me, this is what I can conclude. This is all going to sound very blunt and direct, but listen up. You've got to start taking life a bit more seriously. I hate to start this off so glumly, but you need a swift kick in the ass. I'm just being real and honest with you right now. You got so much potential and you're not taking advantage of it. You can blame others around you. You can blame your circumstances. You can blame yourself. But no matter what, none of that matters at this point. You need to get going and you need to get the ball rolling. Do you even realize that you could be a major star? Do you even realize just how incredibly talented you are? You don't, do you? You don't even understand how much potential you hold within. Or maybe you do realize it, and that's what you're afraid of. Maybe it's not fear of failure, but fear of success. You're holding yourselves back subconsciously. That's kind of weird. And you know what? Maybe you've already accomplished a lot. Maybe you feel like you've already done enough. But you and I both know that you could go further if you really wanted to. You need to pull your head out of your ass and get your shit together. Because the world needs you more than you could ever imagine. Even imagine. You're going to do amazing things in life, but only if you decide to. I know this wasn't what you were expecting, and maybe it isn't even what you wanted to hear, but enough time has been squandered. Seriously, you're an impressive specimen. You could do incredible things, and not just one or two. You could do a lot of amazing stuff if you really put your mind to it. It's absolutely imperative, however, that you stop looking for reasons not to get things done, and you just turn your brain off for a while. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop dreaming, just act. Huh. Stop thinking, just do it. Huh. Get started immediately. Stop taking breaks. Stop procrastinating. Because here's the biggest truth. Your time is ticking away. That's exactly right. You can still be a major success, even more so than what you've already managed to accomplish in life at your highest point. But your chances are further limited as the sand of the hourglass falls. So get going. It doesn't matter what you've done. It matters what you've still got left to do. Yesterday don't mean shit, and today is the day we've got to face. I know this sounds really harsh, but I promise you, it comes from a place of love and adoration, because I want you to be the best possible version of yourself, and for you to go as far as you know that you can inside. Please, I urge you. Do not waste your potential and shoot for what you've always wanted to accomplish while you still have time to do so. You never know when your time will run out. Your secret word is chaos. Remember this word. This will come in handy. Is that it? Wow. All right. Dang, that was cool. Okay. That got really deep at the end. Wow, that I don't even know what to say. That was really cool. Yeah, if y'all want to check it out, I found the test on Steam. For all 3 games, it was like maybe $1-2 each. So I highly recommend playing that. That was really cool, and it was oddly that ending was like oddly personal. Like that was like oddly, because like I've been like that. Oh my god, I can't get over that. Because I've been at like a slow recently. Like I've been at like a pause, and I've just been like waiting and procrastinating everything. That makes me feel inspired. That's cool. That was a really cool experience. Developers, thank y'all. That was genuinely really cool. Be sure y'all go play this for yourselves, 100%. I'll be playing the other 2 games too, and it looks like there's maybe even a 4th one might be able to play. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.